Okay, I guess we're live. We're broadcasting somewhere in America. So, uh, you need to hang up your phone because you're live. All right. Okay, let's see. He's muted. There we go. Hello? I don't know. Tonight, just nothing seems to be working properly. So, I don't know what the heck is going on. While we wait for Randall. And he left. We're going to wait for Randall to come back. Jump back in, Randall. We'll try it again. Some crazy shenanigans going on. There we go. We shall try this again. There you are.
Did it work?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, because I was talking the first time and you couldn't hear me, I guess.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you at all. No. Could not.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean waiting for me?
Yeah, I was waiting for you. All right, we'll see how this is going to go because nothing seemed to be wanting to cooperate tonight.
It's
It's on my
either
side, my computer.
aliens, the weather, or the government.
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
Or
So
all of the
on,
above.
so on the YouTube side, we're not even live yet on the YouTube side. So I don't know what the frick is going on.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because I'm watching the YouTube side and it still has the
Something
yeah.
even funnier, as I'm walking out of my office, I catch a dog in my trash trying to eat an ice cream sandwich.
Oh, okay.
I just kind of walk out of the kitchen and there's a deer in the headlights looking at me, and it's him. Like, I'm not standing here eating this ice cream sandwich.
Wow. Okay, so it's on the countdown on the YouTube side, but when I go on my phone and look at it, we're live. So I don't know what the hell. It's kind of creeping me out. All this shenanigans going on. There we go.
It's
Oh,
kind of
come on.
funny.
Yeah. There we go. I think it's caught up. I'm not sure. Pretty crazy. Well, show. What's it doing? No, not that. Oh my God. There we go. There's some crazy shit going on today. Okay.
Oh,
The
see,
floor is
that
yours.
did. Pretty sure that did work.
Yeah.
I I got gear lube on my one of my favorite shirts, and like normally can't get that shit out of your clothes, but I smothered it in fucking Dawn dish soap and some other stuff, and it came out.
Wow.
I've gotten oil out of crazier things, like my one of my race cars, my white one that I had, the one that I drove like fucking all the way to Georgia or Virginia. I drove
Yeah.
really far away. Yeah, I ended up getting motor oil in my super expensive passenger seat, and I used some random ass shit that I didn't think was gonna work, but ended up getting it out, and it made that spot of the seat cleaner than the rest.
Then you had to clean everything, right?
I did. I ended up having to clean the whole fucking interior. Actually, after that, I was like, "Well, that was stupid." I did the same thing with my car that I have now. Right after I got it, the dude I got it from, he must have had dirty hands or something and touched the fucking headliner on the inside of the car, and I got some cleaner and fucking hit it just in those spots, and I cleaned it, and then just those spots were white as fuck, and I'm like, oh my god, the whole headliner's dirty. And then I ended up having to go buy 2 more cans of the shit to do the whole headliner, because I was like, well, I just did those 2 spots and fucked up. Just expect to, when you're test cleaning spots, just end up buying enough, because you're going to do the rest.
Here, let me test that spot. Oh yeah, now you gotta do it all.
Oh, it's bullshit, because I was like, great, that's right in the middle where everyone's going to see that really clean circle that I cleaned. It looked like I bleached the fucking ceiling. It was so clean, so I had to clean the whole thing, and then it looked fine, but the shit's like $7 a can, so just almost $30 or more later. The ceiling was clean though.
I'll see they're doing that again. I'm gonna send out another link.
Oh, do you need a drink of water after eating that fucking ice cream sandwich?
How did he get that?
The ice cream sandwich?
Yeah.
Because in the box of pumpkin pie ice cream sandwiches that we got, one of them was like already opened in the box, and I found it in the freezer, and I went to throw it away, and he found out that I threw it away. And since he's the only one tall enough to get in the trash can, I'm assuming that's exactly who got it out of there.
What happened?
Aliens.
Yeah, it has to be the damn aliens, because now how did I get back on the YouTube side? Oh my god. Jesus, everything is just going crazy today. Well, computer-wise, anyways, this computer is acting strangely, probably because every time I turn around, there's a cat sitting on it. That could be the problem.
You should probably get a wireless keyboard, and then when you're not on the computer, hide the fucking keyboard from the cats.
Well, they're getting on top of the laptop, so I think I got to start shutting it down when I'm not using it.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, well, then your problem is you need to shut it.
Well, I shut it, but they still keep getting on top of it. But I have a wedge that opens it, that holds it open so that I can watch it on the big screen. So what I'm going to have to do is just shut it down when I'm not using it. So if they get up there, it's not messing stuff up. I don't know. It was sending you weird shit.
Well, I like to send people weird shit.
Yeah, it happens. So I sent a link out. We'll see if that does anything.
Sent a link out for the government.
Excuse me. To your friend. To our friend.
Your neighborhood friendly friend.
Yeah, I have to sneeze. I hope I'm not catching something. I'm in and out, in and out, in and out.
Better keep them amoebas.
Jesus.
Yes, my child.
And then it's supposed to warm up and rain. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is some crazy ass freaking weather, I'm telling you. Because it's supposed to
It's
Well,
the
we're
government.
supposed to have another Arctic blast. So
Whatever.
tomorrow, I guess, that wind, the cold. And then next week it's gonna get up to almost 50 and it's gonna freaking rain. I don't get it. They need to quit fucking with our weather for real. Oh shit. Yeah, it's gonna get up to almost 50 next week. Everybody will be running around wearing shorts, and then next thing you know, there's gonna be a new strand of something going around that you gotta get a vaccine for.
Yeah, I mean, well, you gotta remember, the government has that fucking HARP program where they can change the fucking weather and send weather where it doesn't normally belong. So that could also be fucking up our weather that people say is global warming and all the other shit, or it's them fucking with the weather when they shouldn't be, and that's why we haven't had the same kind of winter we used to have back when I was a kid.
Right. Blame it on global warming.
Well, yeah, but
That's what they say.
or the HARP program.
Right. Yeah, that thing is kind of.
Well, you're disrupting the natural order of things when you're like, well,
Right.
they deserve rain too. Like, I get it. These places need weather. That's like, but you're also sending the extra shit other places. When they say it doesn't do any of these things, but I don't understand how we haven't had any snow. Like, man, we used to get fucking waist deep snow.
Yeah.
Now the snow we get is short, shitty, and the rest of the time the winter it's just ice and just mess. It's slush and rain. We're
Yeah.
getting fucking 60 degrees in January and February. That's not natural. I remember our winters that we used to have, they were fucking crazy because we could build an igloo. There was so much
Yeah.
snow, it was fucking up to your armpits. Like, we had real winters and we don't get that shit no more.
No. Yeah, they said that we're gonna have issues on Tuesday.
I would love to have some snow where I could drive the shit out of an all-wheel drive car where it'd be fun or something, but we don't get real like snow days anymore. It just gets so cold the kids can't go outside because it's
Yeah.
Arctic wind.
Yeah. As Anthony told me that he didn't have school today. And I think it was from the snow, but I mean, he only went to school one day this week, and the rest was off because of the freaking cold.
Yeah.
Because I remember we didn't get snow days unless we got like 10 inches of snow.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like,
know?
me and her would wake up in the morning and there would have to be like fucking over a
Yeah,
foot.
they would. Yeah, they would never close your guys' school.
Fuck no. It would be just under a foot of snow. No, we better send them.
Yeah.
Now it's just different. The weather's different. It's when we tell the kids about the kind of snow and shit, we built giant snowmen, but we had a bunch of
Yeah.
snow.
Yep. Yeah, that's one thing I haven't seen. Is anybody ever? There's no snowmen, no more. Every yard had a freaking snowman in it.
Oh man, we used to try to build the biggest one you could.
Right. Yeah.
I remember when we rolled the bottom of one. Me and Christina and Dad built this giant motherfucker, and it was so big that it was there well after spring. The whole bottom of the snowman was still there because it was so fucking big.
Somewhere, I don't know where. I had a little bag of cheese crackers and I put them. I moved them somewhere and I don't know where I put them.
We just definitely we don't get those winters that we used to, and
No.
it sucks. I don't know what happened to them, but we just get some real shitty winners now.
That's because they're always messing with shit. Just like they can clone animals and they're cloning things now. That's not good.
Well,
Josh Gates went to that laboratory or whatever where they were cloning all the animals and stuff.
oh, I seen the different animals they clone, but they the thing is, you can clone something, but it won't be the same something you made. It still ain't gonna have the same personality.
They keep
Still-
on messing with stuff. It's going to be Jurassic Park pretty soon.
I'm all right with that. We need a new play.
It'll be Jurassic Park. You'll be running from dinosaurs.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, well, they were talking about that they figured out how to remake a mammoth from enough DNA that they got, and they were supposed to make one by this year.
Oh Lord.
I think it was either this year or next year, but they said they had enough genetics and blah blah blah, and they've already cloned enough fucking animals, and they figured out they claimed they figured out which type of
Hey,
I'm trying to think. They said what type of elephant they're gonna have to use. I think they said it was gonna be like an Asian elephant because they can they already can withstand the cold because whatever. I was watching a whole thing about it. It was crazy because they were talking. They said they already know which type of fucking elephant they're gonna use as the base for this fucking mammoth. I mean, it'd be cool if they could do it, but it's still wrong, probably.
hey, Star Lord.
To rebring, something back to life. They was talking about they're finding all kinds of viruses and shit frozen and deep inside fucking what do you call it? Out in the Arctic. They got all those fucking glaciers, and they said they're melting some of
I
the
can hear you.
Can you hear me?
some of it, and
Yeah.
it's make crazy.
Sorry, I'm stumbling in.
They be fucking with too many things.
Are you talking about permafrost?
Oh, they were
Hey,
up there.
Dina.
They were up there fucking messing with all the.
How are you?
They were drilling down and pulling up fucking samples, and apparently out there they were some of their core samples had all kinds of different kinds of viruses and bacteria and shit that hasn't been around forever. I'm like, yeah, unthaw that, you fucking idiot.
So Shaw Woman says, yeah, those Arctic diggers are also finding bacteria that we don't have treatments for.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was reading a whole bunch of shit about they were pulling up samples, core samples out there, and they got all kinds of viruses and bacteria, and it's from like fucking billions of years ago. We have never fucking dealt with it before, so but they want to thaw that shit out and play with it.
Yeah, they made movies about it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. It's how the next zombie movie's gonna start.
But I was always wondering if we were supposed to survive everything. Didn't we already go through this?
I'm putting the comments on the screen so you guys can read them.
I just got here. I didn't know what
Yes,
you guys were
Randal.
talking about.
Oh, before that, I was talking about how our weather is crazy different than it was from when I was a kid. When we used to get wintertime, we got snow, like fucking all kinds of snow. There'd be 3 foot, 4 foot snow drifts in my yard, and we used to have a 3-wheeler. We'd fucking drive through some deep ass snow. We used to get at least Like when I was little, like my son's age, the snow was at least fucking waist high, and I mean, we used to get some deep ass snow. We could build igloos, all kinds of shit. Now our winters are here now are different. They aren't the way they used to be. We get no snow if we get any, and it's either just so fucking cold that everything's just bitter, frozen, and it just shit starts breaking because of how cold it is, and or it just rains and it's slush and it's shit. But like we don't get the same kind of winters we used to.
Dina
And
said it seemed like
I was
every
oh I was
10
just
years we get a really bad snow.
I was gonna say I said it's the government's HARP program because they fuck with the weather and send shit where it doesn't belong. So now we just get crazy weather that doesn't make any sense, and we surely don't get any kind of winter that we used to.
Yeah, she says now we get tornadoes in January and wear
Yeah,
short sleeve t-shirts on Christmas.
yeah. I was wearing. I got my fucking motorcycle out on Christmas. I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
I haven't. I've only worn a long sleeve T-shirt twice in the last 2 months.
She
I don't
said
know.
that's a
It's just,
fact. She said that's a fact. Clouds sending chemtrails.
I just don't think that it's normal that like everybody notices it though. That's what's crazy. It's not you talk to anybody that's lived in Ohio in the past 30 years, the weather is different.
Hmm.
Well, it's cool
Crazy.
that everybody's noticing because the farmers back in the 80s and 90s, they were screaming about this crap in California.
Just weird, man. You're everything's different. We don't get the same weather we used to.
Nope.
We can't even the
Used
kids
to
want
be
to
a
go play in
cycle.
the snow and we can't even let them because it's fucking below zero and you can't even like pack the snow and make snowballs and shit. There's really no point in going outside.
Yeah.
She said she says, I don't know if you guys can read the screen. I'm putting it up on the screen because she's talking to you guys. She said they would spray some chemical into storm clouds, cloud seeding to
Yeah, I was gonna
prevent
say that's
hail
called
from
cloud
destroying.
seeding.
Yeah. Yep.
That's different from HARP. But it's still the same. It's still the
That
same. They do it's they still changing the weather
they
chemically.
did this. They did this for the ski resorts here in California. Like, the all the ski resorts, they've been doing cloud seeding since the 70s.
Yeah, I was about to say that's been happening where it's real popular to ski. They've been doing that for a long
Yeah.
time. They've been making sure the snow stays for that money.
Well, and if you look at the new stuff, it doesn't take a very big plane to mess up the weather.
Oh well, no, not compared to what they used to have to do.
Yeah, they just dump like raw chemicals and shit. But now they got it fine tuned so it doesn't take much. They can pretty much make a small little, turbine jet could go from Northern California to Southern California and make like 3 passes.
What's funny is for
She
the longest
says
time that they denied that shit,
she
Yeah,
even
said
now,
doing
harp
it.
now,
she said
now they're
harp
talking about it.
I'll get it in there. She said harp was invented for a beneficial reason, but government took it over and figured it would be used as a weapon.
Well, yeah, then they made more of them. There was one research HARP facility, and now there's like seven or I forget. There's many across the world. I know that. I forget the number, but they had
Oh,
one,
that's so good.
and it was used to see if you could do things and to manipulate the weather. And then they figured out how. Then it turned into a government program, and was taken over. And now there's many facilities so that you can do it So you have to have enough to be able to control a lot of the weather.
Well,
She said
NASA
she's
used it to launch rockets.
well.
You know
She
those
said,
towers that used to be around the rockets before they started blowing up? They used HARP to break through.
oh. She said she thinks Russia has one and one in South America.
No,
There's one.
they got them on
Uh,
islands.
there's a couple of them. I know there's a few. Russia has one. I I forget where the other ones are. I just watched the whole thing about it because I was showing somebody else about it because they didn't know what the fuck it was when I was talking about it.
You
Yeah,
know why
Dina,
you know why they're not listed anymore? Because they privatized them, so it's off the books.
I
Like,
watched
now you
that
can't trade them
Jesse Ventura series, the
like
conspiracy
that.
theory, and after he did Harp, he was gone. Like there, he was gone after that.
Yeah, they don't want. I know that was weird.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
because I used to watch it all the time.
they talked about it though. They're like, they even made. Eventually, they came out to the general public and was like, "Yeah, we have this thing that can manipulate the weather," and they said they use it to send rain to places that are having problems with drought and blah blah.
Yeah, because that
That's not what it's for.
no, they're trying to get through the dome.
What? Let me read this. She said, "Do you remember the episode where they had a laser that you could shoot at a person and then they would have a heart attack and die?"
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
They
called
also have
contact.
a. They also have a noise that'll fuck you up too.
Yeah, it's that big ring in your ears.
Yeah, they have a noise that can immobilize you. I guess they can't hold it for a long period of time, but it'll fuck you up for a minute.
Yeah, they if they hold it, it'll blow out everything.
Yeah, Dina, they're doing it like in the Ozarks. They are hoarding food. They got a whole like city underground. It's got food and everything. And I know that one of the places is Ozarks.
Well, anywhere there's caves.
Yep.
You haven't seen the big tunnel machines?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
those
actually
things that lay a foundation as they're tunneling.
Yeah, they
I
take
said
everything, grind it up, and concrete the walls and make a road, freeway.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I was watching a thing
That's
about those.
crazy.
They build as they're digging, and they can just fucking keep on moving, no problem.
Nothing
I mean I
stops them.
Uh,
I was at the Denver airport when they were putting in underground tunnels.
Yeah, Denver was weird.
Yeah.
I
I
lived there for a while, and it just felt weird. I never left the airport.
yeah, I was at the when I went into Denver, when I went to Colorado, and they were we were everybody was like wondering what they were doing out there, and they were putting in underground tunnels under the airport.
no.
I thought they were already there.
Well, they were building. They had the putting these big tunnel things underground.
Colorado was weird.
Can you guys read the screen?
No, I
I
can't.
Oh, I'm putting it up on
Can't see.
screens.
You have to read it for us because I can't see it. It's like tiny. It's worse than a fortune
Gotta
cookie
oh.
put
without
your
glasses.
glasses on.
I can't find them.
Oh, did you read that, Randy? I'm sorry, I took it away.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say I know all about the seeds thing, and yeah, those farmers that get those, they like have to return what they don't use, and it's all fucked up.
The sea storage.
Yeah, I was talking to a farmer, and when they get licensed through like a government place for growing certain things, they every fucking seed is counted for. So you have to give back what you don't use, and if you don't, you'll get in a bunch of trouble. It's fucking crazy.
Are you talking about the storage?
Well, I was talking about government people that do farming for the government, how their seeds are fucking how they have to they're all accounted for.
Oh
and
yeah,
licensed. They're
they're
patented.
experiments.
They're patented seeds.
experimental.
They're like if there's a patented corn, they're fucking they want however many seeds. They're like, well, we gave you this many seeds. Where's you grew this much corn? Where's the rest of them seeds? They want the shit back. It's crazy.
Yeah, they give it to colleges. I don't understand what they're doing in the schools because nobody's learning anything, but they blame it on the universities for study. At least that's how it goes with the rice stuff.
Yeah,
We're accountable for anything they grow.
yeah, I guess they fuck you up over some seeds, which is crazy.
Yeah, because you have no idea how bad you could mess up everybody's gardens. We had a big stink here a couple of years ago with just sunflowers. This guy wanted to grow his, genetic shit sunflowers, and he tried to buy up everybody's sunflowers because the bees were carrying off his stuff. He wasn't going to be accountable for it. It was crazy. We're like, fuck you.
That is crazy.
We did. He wanted to
the
cut all
farmer
our shit
next
down.
door had GMO seeds and they pollinated in neighboring farms. Crazy. I put it up there for you so you can read it.
Yeah, that was insane. He was
He's
flying
asking who-
drones around before we had drones, and he was like
She said,
driving up
"Who's the
people's yards.
second guy, not Randall?" That's Timo. She wants to know who that was. That's
Small farmer.
he's a farmer. He's in California.
E-I-E-I-O.
Yeah.
I just don't have a cow.
Tim-I-O.
Yeah, Timo. He's usually up here with us. He's yeah. He's our other sidekick.
Timo had a farm. Grew some fucking rice.
Yeah, then you're bored the rest of the year.
Huh.
You gotta see the geese grinding in on the
Listen,
rice.
man, you should be able to make homemade Rice Krispies cereal all year round.
Oh God, you can buy it here on the shelves. That's too much work.
And she said, now folks are fighting because China had bought out the farmers.
Well, China used to dump our rice in the water.
Yeah, like
with
for
that
fun.
Reagan trade, that free trade stuff. We traded across the ocean, Pacific Ocean. We'd bring in their stuff and they'd dump our shit in the fucking ocean.
That's crazy.
She said there's
That
these
is crazy.
farms with signs that state who owns the crops.
Oh, there's plenty of those around here.
Well, they tried it here, but they called it organic, and it wasn't. We caught them.
You drive
just
out there
take
where
this
they're
in.
all the same label. They'll say who they're patented by and who it's owned by. It's owned by some big ass company or something crazy like that.
No, in California, they wouldn't say China if it say somebody else's name. But if you track the money back, it was from China. It's like a fictitious, like a business. When you file for a business license.
She said some states are moving out of these companies from China.
China's burning their shit. Trump's gonna kick them out. He already started.
She said, "Right, Timo."
They started burning everything. It's like scorched earth. They're burning their shit. They're not going to leave anything for anybody. They're
like
leaving.
those chicken farms.
Yeah, chicken farms, the dairy farms.
Well, I know they said that. I know they burned down a bunch of chicken farms, and
It's mainly corn. I don't get that part. I mean, corn is. I consider corn cow food. Feed the cows.
Listen, I make corn like every other night.
Scratch.
I make corn like every other night.
She said, "Oh yeah, I remember the chicken slaughter."
Yeah. When when they said all those chicken farms burned down, and then the price of fucking chicken went through the fucking roof.
Well, first they did it with all the pig farmers.
Eggs, yeah, eggs are fucking crazy price now. That's why all my friends that have chickens sell eggs to everybody that I know way cheaper than the fucking store. Because
Yeah.
those used to be one of the cheapest things you could get from the fucking store, and now I forget how much they are for. It's like $6 or $7 for 2 dozen now, or something crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
My
she
buddy
said,
was-
remember the egg
chicken.
shortage. And she said that, and the farmer figured out that it was the damn chicken food.
Yes, it was. I remember that one.
Then all the
Yeah.
farmers changed their food, and eggs are plentiful now.
Yeah, shit was crazy.
This was like, I think this is when Trump first came in, before their little virus thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say that was right. That all happened right around the virus thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the meat packing plants, all that shit.
Yeah, everything. And then somebody came out and said, hey, we're shipping chickens to China, and they're shipping us back their shit that was frozen for 4 or 5 years.
She said, number one, create a problem. Number two, change for the solution. Number three, be sure to use fear as a focal point. And she said, ta-da.
Government.
Yeah, I don't have a fear problem.
Me either.
Actually, fear is entertaining to me, but they can't come up with enough for me anymore. But it sounds like you guys are cold.
Heck
Oh yeah. I still can't believe that red piece of shit started.
She said a great example is computer viruses. Norton was founded by a bunch of hackers.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, Norton is known to fuck your shit up right when you put it on your computer. I tell everybody, do not get Norton. Don't especially don't pay for the shit, because you're paying them to fuck your computer up, because it's gonna go bad within the first 6 months or so, and then you're gonna take that computer somewhere, and they're gonna be like, oh, you gotta buy another one, and it's all because you put that trash on your computer.
Yep, she said they created a problem and then charged people for a solution.
Yeah, a new computer. You gotta buy a new one.
Well, the Norton thing is like an Epstein now. He already admitted to all that shit.
I was gonna say, because 90% of the time Norton would put a virus on your computer till you had one, and then you had to pay to get rid of it. So you had no choice but to fucking pay, or your computer was shit.
Yeah, that dude admitted to it.
And then she said that's a ton of products that we have now.
That's why if you download a game on your phone or something, and you have to pay to play it, it's probably not good for your phone.
Yeah, I learned long ago, don't download anything.
I don't have shit on my phone. I don't got Snapchat, blah, 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 fucking TikTok. When that TikTok shit was going around, I was laughing my ass off about it, because I was like, that's never going on my phone.
TikTok.
Yeah, she said like those software shit that claims that it'll speed up your computer.
Oh yeah, that's all fake too. If it says it's gonna speed up your computer right when you download it, it's about to fuck your computer up.
Yeah, I remember my mom called me up. Hey, my computer's froze up, and it says Norton right across the top. I go,
oh yeah. They want you to download the pro version, because the free version caught a virus in your computer. No, it didn't catch a virus in your computer. It gave your virus. Your computer
no,
virus.
She got way past that. She paid for the protection.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
done with me.
One of my buddies, he bought a computer and he's like, "Hey man, I downloaded Norton and the free version said it caught like 85 viruses in my brand new computer." And he's like, "It says the only way it's gonna make them go away is if I fucking pay for it." He goes, "I'm about to pay for it." I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Turn it off. Just turn it off. Turn it off."
Take a sledgehammer to it.
She said
Go find another one to be cheaper.
she'd be rich AF if I didn't have integrity. No, she says I had a friend rent to own a Packard Bell desktop. Oh my god, I'm aging myself. And there was spyware in the RAM chips.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
it comes with the chip.
I don't have a computer, so
It comes with the chip.
I have a phone and I play on my PlayStation. I don't own a computer.
Well, you got one in your hand if it's a phone.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
in the fucking 2012 before they called it.
oh, my handheld computer don't have a whole lot on it.
Yeah,
No,
she
because
said
you learn.
spyware's built right in.
Yeah, it comes with the chips.
She said she builds her own computers now.
I just don't own one.
I don't
Yeah,
even
mine
bother.
was-
I just don't connect anything private.
mine
know.
was
Oh
acting
man, I
all
broke a lot
crazy
of
tonight.
computers.
That's called target practice.
Me and
But
some
about-
computers,
about
I had a
100
couple that
jobs.
didn't cooperate, and I had to beat it into submission, and they don't respond very well to that.
She said she has over 24 terabytes of shit.
Oh, I don't.
I think I only have 2 in this one.
I don't know if my PlayStation counts. I don't even think it has a terabyte. I got one of the very first PlayStation 4s that ever came out, so it's doesn't have a whole lot of memory and it's big as fuck.
I'm just watching. I thought video games are supposed to like bring everybody in together, but all I hear is the kids fighting about it. You know, the little ones. Even though they're joking, they're like trying to draw blood off that screen.
I'm telling you.
She says she
Sometimes
has a lot of videos from YouTube that are no longer available.
Yeah, that's like my old channel. It's not available.
During my conspiracy time in life. She said she has lots of videos.
I used to have it used to be called 9/11.
What was we going to talk about the other day, Randy, that you wanted me to start a live stream and we never did, but
I don't remember.
I don't know if that was weather related. I know there was something. It was at, oh, I remember. It was at Alien in Florida.
Did you see the alien stuff in Florida, Timo?
Are you sure I didn't interrupt that one?
I don't think so.
I just watched a whole bunch. I've been kind of searching on that, trying to find something.
Um,
And I found a little bit today.
so like me and my dad was watching a video today. He was showing me where he said that that shit that happened at the Florida Mall where they said there was an alien or something there. They said at first it was supposed to be a shooting. That's why all those cops were supposed to be there or some shit.
Yeah.
But they said that was because they were hearing a popping noise and it was supposedly that thing entering the fucking area. I don't know. Sounded.
Dina said Plum Island.
I'm waiting for the We have to wait a few weeks, and then we can just audit all their cameras. That's not hidden. We just have to wait.
Because my buddy is the one that told me about it. He was like, it was an abnormal amount of police response for a simple something going on at the mall. And I
Yeah.
agree because we had somebody get shot at our mall the other day, not that long ago, been a couple weeks, and there wasn't that many police. There was no fucking helicopters, that's for sure, and there wasn't over 150 police cars either.
I've never seen that many cops unless it was a funeral.
No, dude, that was crazy because we had a shooting at one of our local malls here in town, and a person got shot and killed, and they didn't even have that many police there.
No, that's
It's a
insane.
national bio and agro, or not, agro defense facility, and she said was located in Manhattan, Kansas, I believe. She said smack dab in the middle of cattle country, and that's a lab. I got to put it on the screen so I can read it. That's a lab that
Really?
studies animal disease like hoof and mouth.
Oh yeah.
And she says mall kids were allegedly firing fireworks inside the mall.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see the kids doing that shit.
Yeah, but what I mean, they
You
said
know, they've been raiding stores and stuff with mob, the little mob games, whatever they're doing. But that was way too many.
that shit was crazy, dude. He showed me the video how many police showed up, and I was like, oh my god, because right, that's what he immediately brought up the mall shooting that we had in town, and I was like, I agree. He's like, why didn't it look like that there when somebody got shot and killed and they didn't even know what was
Right.
going on at that mall?
That's what Dina said. She said, but fireworks doesn't explain all those damn cops.
No, that was crazy.
Where's all the security mall?
There was like 6 police SUVs total at that fucking shooting that happened at our mall. They didn't have shit. So like they had no idea what was going on, but they heard noise like popping sounds or whatever they said, and then there was like the whole fucking police force there with helicopters and everything.
So there's a police force there for a mall, people robbing it, but if something happens at a school, you get like 5 or 6 cars.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah,
she says she has a video loaded up to watch on that. She said the darkest secret, but notice that they were live, so pause that.
I'm waiting for everybody's videos.
Yeah, I only got to see a couple that my buddy showed me. It was just pretty weird about how they had that place lit up, and they didn't even know the situation or whatever. But our mall shooting had no fucking police presence, but ours got nothing to do all day.
Right. None of the cameras make any sense. There should have been 1,000 cameras videoing it. But I know if you upload stuff on the internet, they can make it disappear.
I was gonna say they can stop anything from getting on the World Wide Web.
Yep.
Because I didn't even know about it until he showed me. He's like, and that crazy shit that happened in Florida. I'm like, what happened in Florida? Because I didn't even know.
She said the cops may have taken people's cell phones and cameras.
That's what I was thinking. That's what me and him said, because how many motherfuckers were there? They were probably checking people on the way out of the mall. You have no idea.
And she said, LOL, I was the same, Randall.
I've had shit taken off my phone without anybody touching it. Just from recording the moon, I've had shit just disappear.
And she said the cops are not allowed to speak on it.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Ain't nobody said shit. There hasn't been anything said since those couple random videos that I got to see.
Yeah, It's funny.
I'm
I
just
don't
like
know.
the people that
I
that had
thought
the.
I thought we were after some of the deep swampers or something that found somebody they had to go on and get.
I'm just like the people that had them aliens in their backyard. What happened about that?
Yeah, that you have. That's what me and him were talking about. You haven't heard anything about that since, but a whole bunch of people, including the police, saw the shit. But
Right.
but you haven't heard not one thing about it.
Well,
And
it's the platforms. The platforms erase it automatically. They can make you look crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say thousands and thousands of cell phones, and nobody got a picture.
Yeah, that makes it look obvious. Like, remember Mister? I miss Mister Obvious when he used to do his talks and shit.
yeah, I think that was in Nevada, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was. It was out by Las Vegas, Nevada
Yeah,
area. You talking about
yeah.
those people? Yeah.
The backyard
the
aliens.
fucking the fucking police saw it. People saw
Yeah.
something crazy in their backyard, and even I mean, there was a bunch of people in the area that said they saw that shit, but then nobody said it. There ain't been nothing said since it was on the news once. They made those people shut up.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Because they saw that shit. Couple people.
Yeah, she said it's like they suppressed the shit. But why? Yeah.
Right. Hmm. That's fine.
It's been too cold for us to even go outside and look for anything.
Huh.
Is it? Eh. Let me see. It says. I don't know. I'm trying to see what mine says. I'll tell you. She said it's 8 Fahrenheit there.
Fuck that.
It's let me go look. 14 here. Right. Bring spring. I'm ready for it. Oh, okay. She's in St. Louis.
Oh.
She said 15 was her high today.
Ours will be 40 next week.
Yeah, it's going to get up to almost 50.
Hell.
And then we're going to get rain. And then it's probably going to freeze again. So,
Let's start up my motorcycle.
yeah, it was sunny here today, but cold. Yeah, we're supposed to get rain. Yep. She said, oh, snap.
Right. We get a snowstorm and then it's 50. Waiting on that tornado.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
And I had to let the dog out because it's starting to pour down rain.
Said she still had bot. Yeah, that's what's coming our way. Is what he's getting right now.
Yeah, it just started.
She said she still had bottle of water in her car. They're now frozen.
Oh, I'm not gonna rub it in how warm it is here.
Shut up.
Yeah, I had my drink in the car the other day, and it froze so quick.
I have to put my water bottles out so they cool off. It's 60 degrees.
We'll take 60 degrees, but it has to stay 60 degrees, not go from 60 to 2.
No, I mean, my low temp hasn't got under 50 for a month, but it's snowing on the mountains.
Man, you were supposed to come visit and get this Ohio weather.
Oh hell no! I never traveled.
Yeah, we're supposed to get freezing rain, I think, on Tuesday.
He's ready for
Wait.
that shit.
If I was you, I'd get ready for what's hitting us right now, because we got a
Yeah,
week of rain coming, and that shit's gonna get over there in like 3 days later.
Yeah, we get. She said we have all 4 seasons in one day.
Fuck yeah, we do. It's bipolar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's cold.
Oh, but it's not gonna be though. It's gonna change. We're gonna get that warm shit. It's gonna be interesting, honestly.
Yeah.
If I was you, I'd get ready for some really wet, and cold shit.
Oh,
I
I'm
think
ready.
I think the creek's gonna flood again. I can see it out the kitchen window.
Fuck
So
yeah, man. I'll just fish out
Yeah.
your kitchen window.
it's gonna when that rain gets here and it's gonna melt the snow on top of that, it's gonna flood up in my yard again.
I'll just fish out your kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could set, some trout lanes out there.
Hell yeah. Get you some 2-liter bottles.
Yeah.
That would be
Just do-
funny.
Tie the canoe to the TV antenna.
I was just talking to my buddy. I kept telling him I wanted to go ice fishing.
I've always failed at that.
That ain't gonna be safe. I wouldn't trust it.
Well, no, not now. It's gonna be cold.
We haven't had a good freeze here since like '89, when you could walk on water.
Walk on water.
Walk on water, you had to break the ice for the ducks.
She said I fished off the tailgate of my truck off a highway before, almost caught a muskrat. Yeah, we have those.
Yeah,
We got muskrats.
that was my favorite way to fish off my buddy's truck is just pull it up right to the back of the water and drop the tailgate and just fish right off that. Because
Yeah,
we'd always
that's what we call the tailgate.
yeah, we would back it up into the water, just climb out the middle fucking window.
Yeah, see, we're close. The closest we're close to Lake Erie is what we're close to. And then I got my little creek that goes to the river, which goes to the lake.
Does it have trout in it?
I don't think so. They catch a lot of weird shit out of there that you wouldn't think you would catch in a creek, but it comes off of the the main river that we have, which comes off the lake. So I don't think there's no trout, but you never know.
Oh, there could be.
You never know what goes
Like
through there.
steelhead, salmon.
I don't know.
She
We
said, "Nah, weird shit is here." Caught. Oh yeah, Randy's caught some of those. He's caught
gar.
the yep. That's what she
Yep.
said. Freaking yep, alligator fish from hell.
Yep, I'd catch gar. They're make good bait
Yeah.
fish too. You can hack them up and fish with them to catch more of them or other things.
Because I think that's what I caught that one night that tried to pull me into the water because it sawed.
You
the
probably
hook off.
you probably had one because how quick it was and then it was gone.
Yeah. I think about
Yeah.
ripped me
Is
into
gar
the
like
water.
is that like a minnow pike?
No, I mean you know what an alligator gar looks like, right?
We got something here that they in California, and they're calling it minnow pike, but it looks like gar to me.
She said they got to get rid of those snakefish.
It kind of looks like a snakefish. It's in all the northern California rivers.
Yeah, Randy caught some really big gar.
Yeah, it was big. It was like
I got a
it was.
picture
What was that one? It was like 2.5 feet.
because he was like, "Mom, what is this?"
Oh, I knew what it was. It was funny trying to get it off the line though because it kept biting my foot. I'm trying to get the hook out of its mouth. It kept turning to grab the fucking tip of my foot. And I'm like, come on.
Yeah, things got some teeth.
Yeah.
They're calling these minnow pike, but once they get over 3 foot long, I don't think they're a minnow anymore.
I don't know. Let me see if I know I have a picture of the one I caught. I'll send it to you. It was big. Had a lot of teeth.
Send me a picture.
Fun shit. I like catching them because they're mean motherfuckers. They fight.
They're the best fighters.
That's what I'm saying. I like trying to catch those, and then I try to catch flathead, but that's not so easy.
We're trying to striper fish, and we're catching them. They're striper.
She said there's some lakes and ponds here you could fish, but later learned that they're downwind from the toxic dump site. It's a mess. We're right by the nuclear, what do you call it? What do we got over there? Davis, Bessie, and then you got two more, the Fermi 2 up at Michigan.
I just sent it to you, Tim. It's about 2 feet.
Yeah.
Whole mouth is nothing but fucking teeth.
Yeah, these aren't the same. The bodies are the same, but the mouth's different, or the head.
Yeah, these have like an alligator looking mouth. These are fucking crazy. They're
crazy looking fuckers.
It's at night. You can
That looks like off the Simpsons.
You can see them shining off the water at night because they chase the smaller fish on the edge of the water.
So they're almost considered reptilian, right?
I mean, I don't know. They're fish, but they look like a fucking alligator.
That's what I mean. If we had an alligator in California, it probably looked like that.
She says there's a bitch of mine who, she said, who in the hell thought it would be wise to build a nuclear power plant near a fault line?
Oh, God. The same reason they build dams on top of them.
Trial and error?
No, it's called self-destruction. They can do the 5, 3, 2, 1, boom.
She said there's in California.
Probably what's causing the damn earthquakes.
Trial and error. Big error. Population control, yeah.
I mean, why would everybody build cities at damn near water table level, at sea level?
Listen, it wasn't Italy's fault.
I'm still waiting for my oceanfront property.
She says, like, bikers don't have to wear helmets here. Well, they don't have to here either, but driving my car. Right, exactly. You got to wear a seatbelt. I said shit about that all the time.
I wear a helmet.
Like, yeah.
I doesn't matter what kind of bike I'm on.
But I don't have to.
Yeah, I don't have to, but I choose
but you would
to.
like to save your brain.
Right.
Yeah, I hit too many times.
Well, right, and that's why, like, my buddy, that lives next door, he would make fun of me every time we'd go out off road, and I'd be before we take our dirt bikes out, I'd be like, "Wait, Meryl, I'm gonna grab my helmet," and then
Yeah.
he'd be like, "Oh," well, and I'd be like, and I always told him, I would always tell him, "I got an extra one, bro. I got an extra one, man. You can wear it." And he's like, "No, I don't need no fucking helmet. I don't need no helmet." The one time he went out by himself that I didn't go riding with him, he fucking he's riding, and he ended up hitting a trail that had a tree branch sticking out that he didn't see, and the motherfucker went up his nose, and he bled for like 12 hours straight. And he ended up having to go to the hospital, and he was there forever. They had to look at him, and if he would have had a helmet on, that motherfucker wouldn't have went where it went, and he wouldn't have got hit.
Yeah, to bop the weed off.
Hey,
So,
Banshee.
Right there.
Well,
so now he wants a helmet.
Oh, now.
Plus, we did lose your best friend, Randall, and he should have been wearing a helmet. There's Banshee.
Hi, Banshee.
Yeah, YouTube. I had problems getting my live stream going. We had to try it 3 times? 3 times.
You have to get done.
It's probably your weather.
It was crazy. I couldn't get Randy a note or I was trying to send him a link, and it was telling him he had to have a password. But he got those before. You got those before where it told you had to have a password.
Yeah,
And then
and
I had to
for no reason.
redo it. Yeah. Then I had to redo it. But it kept on opening up all these like 2 Facebooks things. Like, I don't know, it was crazy. And I had to shut it completely down and redo it. Banshee says hi to the both of us. And
Hello. Just talking about the government and such.
Timo. Such.
The big goobers. Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
that
did you
was-
see that? Did you
I
see
keep
that?
getting these. Oh, she just said that was Norton invading StreamYards, and I'm like, I keep getting these things for Norton, and I don't have Norton. So
No, but they
thought
want
Norton-
you to have Norton.
yeah, they keep popping up on every time my computer updates, it pops up this Norton crap.
They're like, by the way,
You're getting Norton right now on the
I
computer?
don't have Norton, but I'm saying that it keeps popping up wanting me to buy it.
Oh God, that was so. Like, you just got one?
Every time my computer updates, it
that's
sends me.
you need to have one of the basement dwellers come upstairs and get on your computer and find the demo version of whatever pop-up is in your computer and delete it.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Because
Norton died like 10 years ago.
right. So it's in there somewhere and somebody's got to get rid of it so it stops trying to get you to get it. There's a way to make it go away. I know that. I don't know how to work a computer, but I know you can do that because I've done that before.
I take that thing out back and light it on fire and get a different one.
Dina says,
Not
y'all
doing
ever
it.
had to use a modem to get online? Yes, I.
Hell yeah,
Yes.
you sound like
Yes.
a blender.
Yeah. I did. Yeah. She goes, this is how I age people.
Fuck yeah.
It's sit there and go, chee. Yeah. I used to do the AOL.
I get
That's
yelled
how I
at. Get off the internet. I'm expecting a phone call.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. She said, if you've never experienced dial up, then yeah, I know. I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was like,
Because I did. I was on what was it? AOL.
some people still use that.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Get off the internet on me. I'm waiting on a phone call.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you how many times I did that shit.
She said the chat was cool. She said she liked Prodigy. I remember Prodigy.
We had our internet provider was MSN. You remember that shit?
Oh yeah, that was the beginning. And now they change it to, I think it's still mainstream media. I don't know. It's fucking
Right,
crazy.
yeah. She said, oh, and assigning sound clips to various actions. Yep. I used to have a MySpace.
I
All
had a whole bunch of spaces, but they ruined it.
the spaces and they're not mine.
Yeah,
She
they
said
weren't
she
mine.
still
I was like, what's all this shit for? I didn't do
she
that.
still has clips on floppies.
Oh man, the 3.5 floppy.
I burned them all.
No, I try to
Is it-
tell my children about the original fucking Doom computer game that you had to load 7 fucking giant what were those giant computer discs back before the 3.5 floppy? 9,
No,
she said, dude,
5.5.
worth a little money.
it didn't matter to me. It was all
Five,
stupid.
yeah, it was you had to load like 7 fucking 5.5 floppies before you could even play the game.
Remember everybody traded those? It's like, what the fuck is that for? I
She
need
said the
5
geek
floppies for
collectors have those Sony cameras that used floppies so that they want them.
I bet. Be making that vintage porn.
midget porn.
Be filming that old shit.
Oh god.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Dina said she's laughing her ass off.
I can hear it now.
Hey,
Hear them.
we consider a little floppy disk.
Vintage.
Right. Dirty 3.5 floppy.
Didn't they make a game out of trading floppy disks?
I don't know, man. I don't.
I was too busy working. Remember, everybody's like, "Oh, you got to trade," and I'm like, "What? Fuck you
Fuck
guys."
that.
She says, I have that sound clip from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. The F scene. The F scene at the car rental. I have that movie.
I love that movie.
I watch it all the time. I'll put it in there.
The kids love John
Watch it.
Candy. I tried to get them to watch it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have that one.
They're not paying attention.
They like Uncle Buck a lot.
I have that one too. And then I have the other one, the something West. I can't freaking remember.
And we have the Great Outdoors,
Yeah, I got that one too.
the Bald Bear.
Oh, that was the best one. Great Outdoors.
She said she liked when email would notify you with sound. You
Oh,
got mail.
yeah.
I still have that. I use that actually. You got mail. She said I have the Fifth Element. Yeah, I still use that sometimes on my phone. You got mail.
Yeah, and it'll also be like, you have a message.
Yeah, I always got the angry ones.
I used to have the goat on there, but I had took it off because it scared the crap out of the kids. Make my day. I'll be back.
Yeah, I remember when AOL and Yahoo, all the different separate fucking chats, and everybody had one of all of them for some fucking reason.
Yeah, because they wanted us to pay attention.
I don't know why the fuck you needed 100 chats when you. That's why I don't have all those things on my phone now. Like, I don't have Snapchat. I don't have TikTok. I don't have all these other motherfucking 10 other ways that I can text you. I don't need it.
Yeah, I
I
did
don't
that
have it.
before. I bet you I did that before you. Since I'm older, we stole all that shit.
Oh yeah.
We were like, what's all this
I, lo-
fucking bullshit?
I love that movie
Why am I
too.
getting attacked? I didn't even
She
answer
said
that email.
one of her favorite quotes is from Dolores Claiborne. Sometimes being a bitch is all a woman has left to hold on to.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, but the bitches I grew up with, they just tell you in your face. They would just say, "Hey, you asshole."
Yeah, she said social
They just
media
send you
will be the
messages.
downfall of society.
They come
Yeah,
slash your tires or
I'm not a fan.
get your
Well,
attention.
that combined with the marijuana rage.
Whoa.
Uh
Let's
oh,
not
you got
talk.
Randall now.
Let's talk.
Randall's like, back the truck up.
Calm down on the marijuana.
We grew up with that.
You leave that alone.
Don't touch my marijuana.
Say what you will about our shitty government, but you leave my weed out of this.
She said,
Yeah.
has anyone been looking into this? She
I
said
mean,
she smokes,
I
but she knows shit, she said.
I don't know.
I
I
mean,
grew up with it.
I smoke it. I look at it when I smoke it.
I grew up thinking it was normal. Like cigarettes. More people smoke cigarettes than cannabis, so it's like normal. Who cared?
Ah, she said she used to grow it. Let me tell you about Randall's bathroom.
Ha ha ha!
Not anymore, but
Randall
I'm
was
just
being
saying.
a farmer. That's how
I
grow
had
shit.
a jungle in my bathtub at one point.
Oh yeah, that's how you can start growing shit.
It
It
was
don't have
great.
to be weed.
Couldn't use that bathroom.
Oh, I mean, you could have just smelled real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh Jesus."
Hell yeah! I had the UFO LED grow lights that hover with that change purple at night and all the other fun shit. I had
No.
I had all the wonderful stuff. It
Yeah. And I have pictures. I have receipts. I can prove it.
delicious.
I was like Johnny Appleseed. I throw the seeds at the river and come back. See if
Well,
it grew.
I inherited some plants from a friend of mine that passed away, and I swore that I was gonna finish them, and they ended up getting huge and delicious.
Banjo said she paid for her wedding from growing weed.
Fuck yeah!
Hell yeah, you could grow perfect gardens. With the tech you got now, I don't like growing indoors.
I
But
don't
Said
prefer it because they don't get as big as they can outside either.
Dina says, dude, you see the new shit now? The LED lights that flip a switch to change to flower mode or veg
yeah,
mode.
Yeah, I have two sets of those.
She has seeds.
I have all.
That no one. She says she has seeds that no one has.
Everybody does. Hang on to them.
Banshee said she only done it once.
I've only grown you know, that once.
She's Dina says that she said, but I need a pro grower to produce anything.
Yeah,
Why?
because when you go from a
You don't need
seed,
a
you're not
grower.
guaranteed male or female. You're not guaranteed female when you get them from a seed. You have to have perfect conditions to keep them a female if you want what you're looking for. Because out of nowhere, your shit will flip male and then or hermaphrodite and fuck you up, and then you're not gonna have anything but a bunch of plants you got to destroy.
She said one strain is called Holy Trinity. It's Trinity times hash plant. I'm putting it up there so you guys can read these, but
I name my weed either good smoke or bad smoke.
Said these seeds are old. Wait, these seeds are old is the issue. Oh, okay.
I mean, the age isn't really a problem if they're stored right. What happens is they germinate twice as fast because of how old they are. They're going to want to grow. So
Yeah,
as long as you got somebody knows what they're doing, they
Yeah,
she
you
should.
said.
could grow. You
She
could
said
grow some
Trinity
beautiful
is.
plants in like 2 months, 3 months.
She said that it's an old school strain.
Well, you better start growing it before you lose it.
So is
Grow some
Panama
good
Red
seeds.
if you can find real Panama Red seeds.
Oh, she said she's having to quit.
Yeah, you can still grow seeds.
She's got them stored in an ammo box.
Yeah,
No, I mean, if you're going to hold on to seeds more than 3 years, just grow a couple plants to keep the strain going. You know,
I was just talking to somebody else about that today because I was telling them about how when you're growing, you can't clone your clones because it won't be the same. It won't be the right potency. They might not even come out completely right because when you're cloning the clone that you cloned, you're weakening the fucking strain.
you're
She said
weakening it. The clone of the clone is the stem.
she says she's having to quit because she has a cough that won't go away. I have one that won't go away, but it's from having the.
No, it's not. It's from you not finishing smoking. You won't quit smoking cigarette.
No, it ain't. It's from when I got sick
I can't smoke
with the
anymore.
CB.
I can't smoke weed anymore, but I can still grow it.
She said that those seeds are from like 2004.
Oh, they're probably fine.
Those
She
are
said
fun.
sent some to a friend. He couldn't get them to sprout.
You just gotta
You
do
gotta
it
sprout
right.
more than one seed.
And she said she don't like the edibles.
Oh man,
Well, then quit growing.
I'm a chef.
Randy's
Can't grow sprouts.
I like to make candy. I make gummies. I'll make salted caramel. Sometimes I make hard caramel, like the real crunchy shit, like a Heath bar, and then I'll cover it in chocolate, and it'll taste just like a Heath bar with a hint of love in there.
love. A hint of love.
A hint of love. You'll taste it and feel the love.
I don't know. I had a gummy burn. It's supposed to be gummy worm. And I should have listened to the person that said it kicked their ass.
Man,
She's like,
I
took
she
all
said
the
edibles for her are harder to gauge on the dosage.
Yeah,
I know. I told my buddy, I gave some to my friend, and I told him, I said, do not let your wife eat this whole entire I made cinnamon toast crunch breakfast bars, and 2 inches by 1.5 inch square. If you ate a whole one, it would probably fuck you up for 8 hours where you couldn't walk.
Yeah, that's
And I told him, and mind you, his wife doesn't smoke. Apparently, I didn't know that either. I didn't know his wife didn't smoke weed or nothing, so she had like no tolerance. And he gave her the thing, and he's like, "Yeah, he told you to eat the whole thing." And I told him, "Don't tell her not to eat the whole thing." And he told her the complete opposite. And he called me and said that she was crawling around the house on her hands and knees, so fucking high that she couldn't even function. And he's like, "I think she puked once or twice." And then and he's like,
real good.
he's like, "Can I get some more of those?"
Yeah, I got
He said,
accused
"Oh
of
my
that
God."
once.
It was hilarious because I was like, "What the fuck did you do, man?" And he's like, Well, I told her that you said eat the whole thing. I said, I told you to tell her not to eat the whole fucking thing. I told you, tell her to eat like a quarter of it, cut it into 4 even pieces and eat one and see what the fuck happens. I'm pretty sure a crumb would have fucked her up.
Oh my god. And Dina said, I can't smoke sativa anymore. It gives me panic attacks.
That's all I smoke.
Oh, shit.
That's all I smoke.
See, just when I retire, I think I can start smoking the weed I used to grow. I can't smoke it. Damn it.
Look at Randall. It's Randall.
Sativa.
Did you see that, Dina? Or do I have to have him show you again?
Oh, I can get my baby jar of wax. Delicious.
Don't drop it.
I'm not. There's plenty.
She
Here's
said,
another
yes,
flavor.
She said hash? No.
No.
And she said crystals?
Yes, it's diamonds and with a little bit of sauce. The whole jar of orange tangerine diamonds.
She said, LOL. I'm digging on the little bit that I have at the moment. Northern Lights, another old school strain.
Yep, I actually grew some of that. It's some good shit.
She said that peanut butter cake was good.
Speaking of peanut butter, I
And she
need
says kind of likes Granddaddy Purple.
anything purple is my favorite. That's for sure.
And she says, what the heck? My weed is green.
Mine's gold. Speaking of peanut butter,
Mine turned into butter.
I'm gonna need you to pick me up so we can go get a peanut butter bacon milkshake from Sonic.
What?
Yeah, they got peanut butter bacon milkshakes, and I need one. Yeah, I need one before they're only a limited time, and I need that shit.
Dina said, yeah, Randall. And
is it peanut butter?
She prefers purple.
Me too. It's my favorite color.
I didn't know they had no peanut butter bacon shake.
Yes, and I need that shit.
Yeah, I have to try one.
Well, you're gonna have to pick me up.
What? We're just talking about ice cream.
Oh, we're talking about Sonic, the restaurant Sonic. Oh shit! I saw the commercial today for that shake. She saw the commercial for it.
Oh yes, and I need it.
I take it they don't have Sonic in California.
We don't have one here.
Oh.
Well, you need one, bro.
We don't have a damn.
She says she loves peanut butter that comes only in a jar.
Listen, I get yelled at because I eat 5 pounds of peanut butter a week.
Oh my God, Randall.
I didn't know that. That's how much peanut butter I consume a week because I don't eat a lot of shit. So like throughout the day when I get hungry, I'll be like, I'm gonna get a spoonful of peanut butter. And like by the end of the week, my giant 4-pound jar is empty, and then I usually have another jar. So it's about a roughly 5 pounds I eat peanut butter. That's about all
We do that with Ritz crackers. You gotta have peanut butter Ritz crackers.
Sometimes I'll put it on bread and put it in the air fryer, but mostly it's by itself.
I haven't tried that with an air fryer.
You definitely need to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and put it in the air fryer for 5 minutes. 5 minutes on 350.
I'm gonna try that tomorrow.
Make sure You put it peanut butter side down with jelly facing up so your jelly don't bleed through.
We don't have any jelly, so we're gonna do peanut butter.
Well, that's even better.
We're gonna try to make peanut butter crackers.
Because what I do is I get the Uncrustable sandwiches and I keep them frozen and I put them in my air fryer for on 350 for like 5 or 6 minutes, and they're crunchy and hot on the outside and they're still cold in the middle. It's awesome.
Oh, I'm missing my chat here. Tina said, Jesus. Said maybe look into making your own.
If I
He
could.
said, grow some damn nuts.
I love peanut butter. I talk about it all the time too. Every time we're out somewhere, I'm like, peanut butter sandwich? What?
Peanut butter. Somebody said
Banshee
peanut.
says, you don't use peanut butter on your body, do you, Randall?
Yes, in my mouth.
Where else would you put it?
I'm not
She said,
sure, but
I'm
Dina
waiting.
says, random thought. That's why I never understood strip clubs. It's like being hungry and then smoothing the food all over your body versus eating it.
huh? That's weird. Where's my powdered peanut butter? I even have peanut butter in powdered form, and I put it in milk and add a little chocolate to it and mix it together. Where's my powdered peanut butter?
Powdered? Have you ever tried to mix out the old?
He eats peanut butter with everything. Peanut butter on his celery. Peanut butter on his bread.
Powdered peanut butter.
All right. You put that in your milk?
Put that in a glass of milk. Add a squirt of some like chocolate milk shit to it, and it's like having chocolate peanut butter fucking shake, kinda.
Yep, peanut butter on apples. I used to eat peanut butter on apples.
I just did that yesterday. I got apple slices. That's how I finished my 4-pound jar.
Oh, I've never had it in oatmeal. Never thought of that.
I'd be fucking the peanut butter up. I love peanut butter. Get yelled at for it all the time. I'm not buying more peanut butter.
I know. I gotta get some for Maverick.
It's $9 a jar.
I always buy the big jar and just throw it in the cupboard.
That's one I eat. I eat the whole thing in a week. The giant one.
$9 for a fucking jar for a week?
Yeah. And I don't do it on purpose, but that's just what I eat.
You said you mob are weird. Banshee said that. Ugh. Yeah, I gotta get Maverick some peanut butter.
You're not supposed to give
Yeah, I eat this giant 4-pound jar in a week.
Damn. No, Maverick's been eating peanut butter ever since he was a baby.
Yeah, I know a dog that ate metal chips as a baby. Like stainless steel.
When I get the jar about empty, I give him the rest to Moose. Moose usually gets the rest.
Yeah, give him the whole jar. You can lick it.
Yeah, he walks around the house with it. It's funny as fuck because if you get too close and walk past you, and you'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna walk over here just in case you're looking at it.
You're gonna get bit.
No, he don't bite. He just thinks I'm gonna take it from him and throw it in the trash, and he just wants to walk around like, don't take it, don't take it. He's like, I'm not done yet. Don't take it. That's all he's worried about. He's not aggressive or anything about it. It's funny because he'll just be like, don't take the jar yet, man. I'm still licking it.
Well, he's too big. He just says that's mine.
His dog eats lettuce, broccoli. I mean,
he gets excited when you start if you get a head of lettuce out of the fridge and start cutting it. He stands there and waits. He's like, "Where's my lettuce?"
Oh God! I tried to make myself an egg sandwich and I had 3 dogs tripping over me.
I mean, Maverick's never had a problem with the peanut butter. Banshee said dogs aren't allowed to have nuts, but they even told me to give him his medicine with peanut butter.
I heard it was with the cream.
Moose won't eat. He won't eat pickles, and he won't eat watermelon. That's about it. He'll eat broccoli and everything else.
Yeah, I found
Loves-
out with vegetables it depended on how many dogs were standing around you at the same time.
Oh, I don't know if bananas are bad for dogs, but he don't like the way they smell.
And I've tried giving Maverick like carrots. He don't want carrots.
Moose
He
likes
likes
carrots.
Maverick does like pineapple though, and he loves any kind of cheese.
That's how the kids get out of eating carrots all the time. They give them the fucking moon. I'll see. Well, I know that's what they're doing because I'll find little ends where where they have fallen out, where he's biting them in half, trying to eat them. There'll be little pieces of carrot ends all over, and I'll be like, "Oh, okay, I know exactly what happened."
We just had trouble with the girl dogs eating our beds, like literally eating them.
Moose just got one for Christmas, and he loves it.
No, I mean eating it piece by piece.
Eating it.
Oh yeah,
Eating
Moose. The last one they got, they ate. But this one, they have not. They've decided to keep it.
No, I mean as of Christmas, all the dog, except for Moose. Moose don't get a bed because he doesn't get one. 4 dogs ate all their beds.
We only had one that we gave one dog for Christmas, and he fucking ate it. And it was an expensive ass leather Darth Vader dog bed.
No, they're eating the white shit out of it, the stuffing.
Yeah, that's what he did. He picked it all out of the end of the motherfucker. It's flat on one side because he ripped all the stuffing out of his own expensive ass bed.
Yeah, all these beds were cheap for these dogs. They got their.
He'll eat the cooked carrots though. He will. Like I'll buy him dog food that has peas and carrots and all the veggies in it, and he'll eat it that way. He just won't eat a raw carrot.
Oh, he loves that shit. You start pulling out vegetables, he's waiting.
I can't believe he eats lettuce.
I don't know. I didn't even know that he was crying. The one day I was cutting lettuce, and he's going, ooh, ooh, waiting, crying, waiting, sitting there crying. I'm like, you're crying about some lettuce, really? He was fucking boohooing because he wanted my lettuce.
Yeah, he just wanted your sandwich.
It was funny. He's sitting there going, ooh, waiting. I'm like, you're crying over this lettuce. I haven't even finished cutting yet. Cry, baby.
It's always the big dogs.
It's hilarious.
So now the girls are in heat.
That's great.
Oh, my buddy's dog has, and I guess it's not much fun.
No, it's like a false heat right now.
Not at his house.
Banshee said when they're eating the stuffing out of the beds, it's because that they're brushing their teeth.
I guess. Ugh.
Tell the Rottweiler that. He's like a shark.
Yeah, man. We bought Moose some kind of toy, and it said all over the motherfucker, indestructible, guarantee, blah, 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 blah. He chewed it in half in like a fucking half hour. Took about 30 minutes for him to eat it. Eat it.
I bought a
So-
tough toy for Roscoe because Roscoe used to do that, tear all his toys up. So I bought him it was a tough toy or whatever. It was a duck. He had that tore into pieces in 5 minutes. Ripped all the stuffing out. Didn't even have the toy but 5 minutes.
Yeah, Moose gets surgical. Yeah, the first thing to go out of his toys is guaranteed to be the squeaky. That is the first thing to go. He dissects that motherfucker, and it's laying on the floor.
Kill the squeaky.
That's the first thing he has to do. It's what he does. The squeaky's coming out of that bitch.
Man, I've never ripped none of his toys apart or anything.
I put one of the squeakies that he took a squeaky out of something that he had, and I took the fucking thing and stuck it in my shoe and started walking around the house, and he tried to eat me alive. And I'm running. I'm trying to run away from it. And I was here, squeak, because it's in my fucking shoe, and the kids are laughing their ass off, and the dog's behind me chasing me, biting me on the ass because I sound like a squeaky. It was pretty funny because I was like, it won't stop squeaking. It was because I was running.
What was that thing you all time put in your pocket? Make noises that drive him crazy.
Oh no, he can hear the high pitched noise the laser pointer makes when you turn it on, and if you stick that motherfucker in your pocket and turn it on, he'll try to kill you because he knows it's on in your pocket. He he knows that he likes to chase that laser. He thinks it's some sort of bug he cannot catch.
Banshee said 1 minute squeaky for my dog, then the toy is rubbish.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't take him very long. I always say we need to buy the cheap ones because what's the point? It's going to be fucking dissected in about 10 minutes. It's what happens. It's crazy because she's like, yeah, I'm eating that.
Well, he did like when they had the pigs, the little pigs that oink.
Yeah.
I have about 10 of those. Now those he will chew them until he breaks them. But
He has two toys that he hasn't eaten that he likes.
He'll bring it to me and he'll bring it to somebody and want them to put the thing back in it to make the piggy oink. But he's done killed them. I got 10 dead piggies around here.
Oh, he's got a red square thing that he can't chew through, so he likes that. And then he has one of those black Kong balls that he can't eat that either. So
Oh God,
Not-
that Kong ball.
he hasn't been able to destroy it. Yeah, he chews the shit out of it, but he ate the other Kong ball we had, but he hasn't been able to fuck this one up.
It's funny watching Randall's dogs play tug of war.
Well, they send me a link to that Kong ball because we haven't found one yet that doesn't last 24 hours.
I'm gonna start standing. There's like a delay in it. He's about to break the video game, the Nintendo controller.
Who?
Dad, what are you playing? He's playing Galaga.
Galaga. I got Galaga.
He said he's about to break the controller.
She said, "Do you put peanut butter in the Kong?"
Yes, I do.
They got, that they got them, the cheese that you used to eat, all of it before you get to the cash register in the can.
Yeah.
They got that stuff for dogs now. You put in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
They actually have a special Kong crunchy treats that go inside the black one too that I have that you can get. They're shaped like the they're shaped like the Kong ball, and they go up inside of it. Yeah, we bought a indestructible tire, looked like a monster truck tire, unchewable, said it all over the fucking thing. He had a hole chewed in it right after I gave it to him.
Yeah,
10 minutes. 10 minutes, had a hole chewed through the motherfucker. I had to take it from him.
that's what we call a tire swing.
I just couldn't believe he did it that fast.
That's what I mean. If you could come across something that dog can't chew through.
I know, man. I told him, That's who you need to send it that shit to. Moose will give it a good quality control.
Yeah.
If he can eat it, it's not unchewable. I will say those non-toxic flavored sticks that looks like an outside stick. That did take him a really long time to eat one of those,
But he did, huh?
but he did. Yeah, I'll have to make sure we get on here the day that I decide to try some of the stuff that we got.
Oh yeah, show it on camera what you got. You got some Korean snacks or something.
All kinds of weird shit.
Yeah, he got a box of some weird stuff.
Hold on.
As long as it don't come with tapeworms.
Let me
Wow.
let me present Randy. Hold on. Let me figure out how to do this.
Oh God.
Well,
Here she goes.
I know, hitting buttons, right?
She's been,
Let me see.
she's been pretty good with the buttons.
Yeah, there you go. See, look.
Shrimp chips, chocolate puff thingies that are actually coconut chocolate, I guess. Some peach something, sweet and sour, strawberry. These are supposed to be some kind of cream filled cookie. This is probably good. I'm gonna try that shit later this week. I'm not eating this shit now.
He's gonna make the kids try the shrimp chips, though. He's not.
I don't like
sure about
seafood,
that.
so they can have
Okay,
at
babe.
it.
Yeah. He wants
They can
to.
get down. They can get down on that shit all they want. Have her at her.
It's like when you want to test out things, give it to the kids first.
Oh man, check out this thing I found at the junkyard. It's fucking sweet. This is for a really, really old car that had a 8-track. It was a trash bag holder that you put around the 8-track knob.
Oh my god.
And it
He
still
finds
has the
out.
original trash bag in it. Hold on, see, look. It's a magnetic trash bag holder with the trash bag for a car with the 8-track.
He finds all kinds of stuff at junkyards. That's
I
like
found that shit in the
Randy's.
junkyard. I'm like, I'm taking that. That's just cool.
Hey Jesse, haven't seen you in a while.
It even has something on the trash bag. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's got a dude on it when you open it.
Oh,
What's it? Let me see what it says. Fuck it.
Dina said that's way too cool.
I found that the other day at the junkyard. I was like, that's fucking badass. Let's see what this. Oh, it's a bunch of trash bags. What the fuck does this trash bag say? Tidy Tim says, don't litter. Keep America beautiful.
Tidy Tim.
Hell no. That's fucking cool.
Tidy Tim.
That's crazy. Tidy Tim. These bags are made for that magnetic holder. That's fucking crazy. And the case for the magnetic holders is don't be a litter bug. And it's got a bug on it. I looked.
Jesse.
I thought that was fucking sweet. I was like, that's badass. I was like, I've never seen that ever. That was in a glove box of an old ass car.
That's funny shit.
And I was like, I don't even have that knob in my car, but I need to figure out how to put this trash bag holder in here. Heidi Tim. What the fuck? That's hilarious.
It's an antique. You better keep that. Put it away. Don't use it. Tidy Tim. Crickets.
That was hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that put away because I've had that for a while. I found it at the beginning of the summer in one of the junkyards.
Randy loves his junkyards.
Fuck yeah! People are there looking for car parts. I'm trying to go through your trunk.
I think it's cold everywhere, Jesse, because it's freezing here.
Yeah,
Jesse said it's cold here.
we just went junkyard hopping a couple weeks ago while it was cold as fuck.
It's 12
Yeah.
degrees.
It's really cold here. It's like 57.
I went through this one.
no.
What?
Sarah,
50.
she said, I'm 99% sure I have a kidney stone.
Lord Jesus.
You don't want that.
We're drinking soda, David.
No, I just went through this. We were at the junkyard 2 weeks ago, and I opened this hard top cover for a truck, and I found like 7 fishing poles and 2 tackle boxes, and I tried to see if the reels were on the fishing poles were any good, but I ended up getting some shit out of the tackle box to bring home.
Well, that's good.
You don't leave tackle in the wild, especially if it's good shit.
No, you could always trade it for later.
You keep wild tackle.
Yep.
It was some good shit. I ended up being like some shit to rip the scales and skin off of like catfish and another thing that you use to hold the fish so you don't have to keep your finger in their mouth so they bite your thumb off. I love junkyard shopping.
I like
Junkyard shopping.
it's instead of junkyard shopping for cars, I like finding like junkyard boats and shit. 'Cause you
I like
always find
finding.
good cool shit.
I love finding all the things at the junkyard, man. People don't look in the places I usually look. I take the seats out of cars and see what people put under them. You never know.
That's where you find shit. Why else would you do it?
Right.
Dina says, how does one walk out of a junkyard with fishing tackle?
We went up to the front counter and asked what they wanted for the shit that I found, and they'll either say $5 or they don't give a fuck because it's not a car part.
Fishing tackle's free.
I mean, if
Yeah, Randall
If
goes
you
to
walked up
junkyard.
with an alternator, they would charge you like they might say $25 or something. If you walked up with like $5,000 worth of fishing tackle, they say take it.
Randall checks as many cars as possible when he's at the junkyard.
fuck yeah, first I check the cars that I'm looking for parts off of, and then on my way to them, if I see something interesting, certain cars I like to go through because their back seats pop out a certain way. It's really easy to check them, and like you can tell if they've ever been fucked with too. And like you check where the spare tire normally goes. There's all kinds of places people like to put shit that the junkyard don't check.
At least I think I'm live. My shit ain't been working right all day.
It's
Yeah, I don't know
working.
what's
That's
I don't
working
know
fine.
what's going on. Oh, they were talking to me. Yeah. Here, I'll show you. I don't know. I've been having issues all day today with this. Or not all day, but all evening. Ooh, Dina said go through the door panels and look for stuff.
Oh, I have. I usually check there. That's one of my go-to spots for sure.
That's why you carry that pry bar.
I take 3 screwdrivers with me. I usually take one big flathead, a tiny magnetic flathead, and a Phillips. And sometimes I'll have my buddy carry some wire cutters, and we usually find all kinds of
okay,
random
Bench.
things.
She said Dina said last time she visited junkyard, she was 17. That's
Oh,
okay,
she
Well-
Mitch. Welcome back.
go back to you're
Oh,
fighting.
never mind. I don't. Maybe I hit. I don't fucking know.
My buddy bought an antique car off an auction and found a brick of hash in it.
You better drink a lot of water. That's not-
That was pretty crazy.
Make you go.
They found a bunch of hash in this antique car that he bought.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, he was happy because he was a hippie.
People are fighting.
Yeah, she
now.
said
Everybody's fighting shit.
The old car panels just snap off. Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
So
It ain't
wire
like the
cutters for
old
sure.
cars. You could just go there with a pry bar and just slide it through and open it up.
So I wonder how old the hash was.
It was pretty black. He smoked it anyway.
Oh,
I don't know. He liked it.
No, I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it. He's like, "You want some? You want to try it?" Nope, nope, nope.
Somebody will. It's got to be better than basalts.
I didn't want to try it, man. I didn't trust no fucking antique car hash.
No way.
I'm like, I'm okay. I'm okay.
she said old car doors made of steel, heavy as fuck.
Use some pliers.
Yep. She says now close the car door and it goes tink. Cars are all plastic now.
Yeah, whenever my friends call me and tell me they're like, going junkyard in the morning, pick me up. Pick me up.
She said if you're gonna grow, get into bees. Get a small hive.
Oh, I already know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in Ohio bee. I'm in Ohio beekeeping club.
I don't have to. They just show up. Little assholes. I call them little assholes.
She said awesome, Randall.
Oh yeah, I want some bees. I have plans on getting me
She said we're on
two.
the same page.
I want 2-3 tier hives, and that'll be a good start for seeing how they do for the first winter here, because I know that's when you find out how well your colonies are, how strong they are. Is the winter. If they don't kill your fucking colony, you're good.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Yeah, if your bees make it through the winter, you got a good setup. But if your bees don't survive the fucking winter due to parasites or fucking it's mostly parasites, and like mice and shit will go in there and kill them. But they gotta be able to generate enough heat, so you gotta have your numbers gotta be good too. You can't have fucking. I know all about the bees.
She said they make hives that have a drain in them for the honey.
Yeah, I like those. I want the old kind. I want to be friends with my bees.
I want to try one of those where they got the little drain.
Yeah, you put the key in and turn it, and it breaks the honeycomb and drops the honey. Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Even though the fuckers are all around me.
They don't bother me.
No, they get me.
Dina said, yeah, I'm old school on most things.
Well, if I'm gonna keep some bees, I'm not gonna get a fancy one. I'm just gonna get some wooden boxes and then be friends with my bees.
Well, that's
hello, bees. I'm coming in.
I just want them to come and, play in my garden.
Just gonna open the top every time I'm ready, and here's Johnny.
Dina said, When I was a child, my parents called me the beekeeper because I catch them and put them in my pocket,
Hmm.
and they didn't sting her.
Yeah,
She said, but one day I got stung on the foot, and it became all out war on them.
So
yeah. I
playing with
always, I always yell at people about the bees. I'm like, don't. I'm like, when they're like, I'm about to kill this bee. I'm like, what kind of bee is it? Is
Yeah,
it?
he did that. He did that to me when I told you I have that wasp nest and that made a nest in my wall. He's like, if they're honeybees, don't kill them.
Leave the fucking bees alone. If they're honeybees, if
Yeah.
they're not, I'll come over and handle it.
Yeah, I showed you what they are. They're yellow jackets.
wasps and yellow jackets are not honeybees.
If the world, if all the honeybees in the world died, everybody would their survival time would be like 6 months. Everybody would die 6 months because we'd run out of food because we have no pollinators.
Well, because the honeybees are little fuzzies. These ones that I have that decided to.
Yellow
No,
jackets don't
there's fuzzy ones, and then there's angry little yellow bastards, and those are ones you gotta look for.
Oh, you'll have to come over and look to see what these are, because they made their nest in my wall of my house.
Yeah, it's something like 6 months the world would last if we ran out of bees and pollinators for our crops and things.
Hey, thank the Roundup bankers for this. Remember the
Oh,
Roundup set
oh,
of
yeah, yeah.
associations? You know, like 15 years ago, they fucking
Oh,
lied.
Oh yeah, yeah. They said it was fucking up all the things.
They did. They're still doing it.
We're talking about bees, and I'm about to go get me some honey. I want to try this honey I got in my kitchen.
I'm not talking about yellow jacket stuff. I'm talking about the honeybees.
Yeah,
Oh, I know.
honeybees.
Oh man, no, I got some honey from the Upper Peninsula called Orange Blossom Honey. I'm about to eat me some of that for fun.
And she said there's still lawsuits today on that Roundup shit.
Yeah, there is, because it took out people's fucking bees and shit. It was killing their hives and taking their money.
I remember back in the 90s, I went to it was like a class I had to take.
God damn, that honey's good.
Applicator's license, and this guy from Roundup, when they first started it, he took a shot of it, like saying how safe it is. That fucker died like 5 years later.
Oh yeah, this is also
He was
good
trying to
honey.
sell it to our farmers, and they're like, "No, we don't believe you. If you're killing all the bees, what's
What is
the
that?
honeybees gonna eat?"
This it's hot. It's honey infused with chili,
Oh,
spicy honey. It's fucking amazing on pizza.
Oh, that's aftermath.
Banshee says she eats peanut butter and honey on toast.
Hell yeah, I eat peanut butter on a spoon and cover it in honey and eat it.
I eat a tablespoon of
Oh,
honey
crap.
I do that with that hot honey too. Sometimes I'll get that
every
spicy
morning.
honey and some peanut butter. It's fucking good. Oh shit! I dropped my phone.
Uh-oh.
Dude, this screen is my screen protector is so fucked up. I have new ones. I'm just not. I'm trying to get as many miles out of this one as I can. Like when I finally can't see out of it, I'll change it. I'm trying to get my miles out of this baby. Got about 130 on it right now. It's got another 135 to go. It's like a Honda. I'm trying to get 260,000 out of it. Oh. Yeah, we didn't get all that snow they said we were going to get. That was kind of some shit.
It's coming.
I'm okay.
They were talking about 2 days in a row. Each day they were calling for like 5 inches, and we didn't get shit. I was disappointed.
They did that to us on the last storm, but just wait. It's coming.
Well, I'm getting my mini dirt bike out tomorrow, and I'm gonna fix that motherfucker, and I'm gonna hook the sled up to the back of it and pull the kids around the backyard.
That's cool.
Dina
It should be
said, "Wow, we've talked a lot of shit tonight." Yeah, we try to cover everything.
right. You know, fuck the government. Weed is good. Save the bees. Shave the whales.
Sometimes the
Test
slippery
test it
stuff
out on
gets a
the
little.
kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. I told Dad I'm gonna get the tub of lard that he has for cooking purposes when you season the pans and shit. I'm
Yeah.
gonna cover the bottom of the fucking. I'm gonna cover the bottom of the circle sled with that shit. So when I take it outside, it instantly gets cold, and that thing is like slicker than shit. And then I'm gonna drag him around on the dirt bike.
So that's
Oh,
like
he's making
like
one of
you
those that's on Lampoon Christmas. One of those kind of sleds.
I have one of those old ones, the made by the
Slicker than
wagon
damn
company with
shot.
the rails on it with the wooden top. I got one of those too.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm hoping
Yes.
these.
Dina said
that-
she has a wood bobsled.
Yeah, I got one. I got a really nice one in the shed that I was gonna let them use that when I do the pulling, but I'm afraid they'll try to use the steer that it has on the front and fuck themselves up. So they're better off using the other one where nobody has any control.
She said hers is a shorty though.
I'll say like mine's medium sized. Like it's I could probably get on it though. But yeah, I didn't want them to use that because I feel like one of them would try to steer it and then fuck up the whole me dragging them around.
Yeah.
They're better off with the circle one and holding on for dear life.
She said again, test it out on the kids.
Oh yes. I have helmets.
Yeah, they got helmets.
Don't worry. I got helmets, goggles, knee pads, elbow pads. They'll be good. I'll suit them up and be like, all right, we have crash test dummy number 1, take 3.
Jesse James says radio flyer.
Yep, that's the name of the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I got one of those that's never been used.
I got one named Yamaha.
I don't know.
With C's underneath it.
Dina said she
All-
can't remember the brand of hers.
All I know is the mini bike does 55, so I hope the sled can do 55.
No, I have a sled with extended skis waiting for snow one of these days.
Oh.
He could sled down the mountain.
No, I'm on flatland, so I can go fast.
Randy could bring the kids over here to go sledding, but he ain't got a car.
No, but
Well-
this one hit on a flat ground at 160.
I'm
So
trying
we
to
just
Dina
covered
said
for snow
maybe
again.
10 miles per hour is suggested.
Well, they're gonna have a helmet.
Yeah, definitely helmet.
It doesn't have a speedometer.
I don't think it works.
No, it just doesn't have one.
I just know it's fast. And it goes straight.
My dirt bike don't have a speedometer, but I used a GPS one on my cell phone to figure out how fast it was going after I did the engine swap on it. No, I probably won't take them fast, but I told him I'll try to take them around the backyard.
So how much snow do you guys get before you could be outlaws on a snowmobile?
I don't know. They pretty much do whatever the fuck they want after it snows if they own a snowmobile.
Okay,
Yeah.
Especially out in Oregon, Ohio, because there's a strip club. People drive their snowmobiles straight to the titty bar.
Didn't you all get caught?
We drove by this parking lot, and I was like, dude, what is that place? Why is there fucking snowmobiles there? He's like, well, it's a strip club. People drive their snowmobiles there. I'm like, you're for real.
Is that like a snow bunny club?
I don't know, man. I didn't know they were allowed to do that.
Yeah, I'm always the last to know.
Dina said, good Lord.
I don't think I'd be driving my snowmobile to the strip club, though.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
Did he say, it's so cold, I don't think my nipples will even return to normal.
No, they eventually fall off.
No nads.
Don't worry, they'll grow back.
Get frostbite and fall off. She said, ugh.
I don't know. I almost went out the front door barefoot the other morning, and then I realized that there was still snow outside.
I walk out the door all the time, take my ever out. I gotta get up at 6 a.m, so
Just walk
First
out
thing
the
you
door,
do.
have a sleep.
yeah, with no coat on and shit. I'm like, oh my God, I got my damn Crocs on. And then he drags me out the door, through the yard. And then, my feet are soaking wet from the snow because I got my Crocs on. He just, now that there's snow out there, he has no problem asking to go out every 5 minutes. And then he drags you off the porch. Now, when that rain comes, we won't be leaving the porch. He ain't walking in nothing mushy. So she said, I'm good until it's below like 38 when it's windy, man, I'm telling you what.
Fuck no, nobody wants to leave the house when it's windy.
I've been trying to find a freaking coat to keep me warm enough when we had that wind. Plus it was like wind chill of 18 below. And man,
Oh, yeah, that was good shit.
I had I had long johns on, sweatpants on, and then my snow pants over that, 2 shirts on, my scarf, my gloves, my earmuffs. I mean, Mav can't wait for me to put all that shit on because by then he's already gonna pee on something.
And then she's looking like Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about slipping in the mud.
She's all wrapped
And
up
then-
like Charlie Brown.
And then he gets out there on the days I'm not wrapped up and it's like, a million below zero. He wants to just stand there and just smell the air. And I'm dying. My chin was numb. My hands were numb.
Listen,
And I'm
he's
trying to-
checking out the scenery.
I'm like, begging my dog to please. And mind you, my dog's a husky. He's a snow dog. He don't want to
Yeah.
go back in. And I'm about ready to cry. I'm telling him, Maverick, I'm going to
And he doesn't speak English.
I'm like, I'm going to cry, Maverick. I'm freezing. I'm like, God. I'm just standing out there like, ready to
You're
cry.
lucky you don't have 4 more idiots talking. I mean, when
Yeah,
it gets cold, the girls gang up on the boys. So it's like the girls come out like they want to step outside and tinkle and run back in the house, and the boys want to play.
Hell
Yeah.
no. Moose walks out the back door, He goes to the very last step and immediately pees. He don't go outside to look for a spot. Don't give a fuck about where the other dog took a piss. It's cold out. He wants to piss and come back in the house.
We had to separate the two girls, so the boys didn't go out and piss on them. So we didn't have to give them a bath to come back in the house.
When it's snowing and raining and shit, you go out there. Moose will just, you go open the back door, he'll just look up at you like, for real right now? Like you want me to go out there and use the bathroom?
No,
Yeah.
Maverick has to stay out there and just and he's like, I called him a mule the other day, and I think I was on the phone with your sister. I'm not sure. I was on the phone and it was like, what did you just call him? Or it might have been, I don't remember who it was, but I said I just called him a mule, a donkey. I can't get him to move. He just stands there like, go ahead, pull me. You're not going nowhere. He won't let me back in sometimes, and I get angry because I'm freezing to death. I think I was on the phone with you yesterday, right, Randy? Last night?
Oh, yeah.
When he didn't want to come back in. I'm begging him to come back in. Please, please.
Yeah, because I kept telling you he don't speak English.
I know. I was like, he won't go back in, Randall.
He ain't gonna.
I didn't have a coat on and my Crocs.
Oh, you put a coat on your dog?
No, on me. My dog's got
No, but mine does. Mine has a coat. I can't find it. Moose will rock a damn jacket.
Really? Yeah, he
No,
does.
we can't because the dogs tear them off each other. It's like a chew toy.
Well, Moose loves his jacket. He walks around the house like, thank God.
I mean, I gotta keep a fan.
This turns into a fight.
Going all year round. If the heat kicks on, he gets too hot. He'll start panting. He's got.
Man, I wake up in the morning. It's cold as fuck, and I gotta put on like socks, sweatpants. I'm like, God damn.
My daughter-in-law made T-shirts for all the dogs, and she figured, well, everybody gets this T-shirt on. I mean, she kind of did a little pinning here and there. She did that. It turned into like a fucking like a wolf fight or something. Everybody started ripping their clothes off.
Oh man,
it was fucking hilarious. It was like a 20-minute battle.
Moose loves his jacket.
They all loved him, but the other dogs didn't want them to wear it. They just started ripping it off.
I need a coat made out of like whatever fur Maverick's got, man, because he could just lay out there. He'd prefer to be outside. I just can't leave him out there.
That's his time of year. His favorite time
all
of year.
summer long. He don't want to eat during the summer. He like now I can't even keep enough food for him. He's just
he wants to chow down and go play.
Yeah, I have a husky, Dina.
He wants to go play. He's like our stupid Rottweiler that don't know he's a Rottweiler.
Oh my gosh, Maverick will just stand there, make me freeze to death. So I try to grab a scarf, grab my earmuffs. I try to grab stuff to get him out the door in time because he is 12, so he can't hold it very long. Oh yeah, he loves the cold and the snow. He's been eating real good and stuff, and then when spring and summer comes, then it's back to that. Yeah, my daughter has a great Pyrenees, and she can't keep him in the house either. Yeah, he has like 3 layers of fur. Because when it comes shedding time, it's.
Oh, you could never find his skin.
I mean, oh yeah, when we try to put. Yeah, if you try to put.
Skin?
I tried giving him a bath, but he gave me the bath instead.
No, I mean, did you ever find his skin when you gave him a bath?
Well, like I was gonna say, is like when I try to flea treat him, it's hard as hell to get that shit down on his skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to get it on him. And see, the hardest thing is like, not to, speak whatever, but when he has to take a poo, that you're out there forever because he has to find a piece of grass sticking out of the snow or something because he can't smell like where he went, before. So, oh yeah, yeah, the shedding, it's a lost cause when he sheds, and he won't let you brush him. He hates the brush. If you get the brush out, he tries to kill you. And so I kind of pluck him like a chicken to get
Wow.
that fur off. Yeah,
Pluck
I
it?
gotta pluck.
You dog plucker?
I gotta pluck him, man, because he won't let me brush him.
Just get a horse comb, curry comb.
I've tried. You know what? I got a bucket of different apparatuses to use on brushing this dog. I got a horse brush. I got the one that's supposed to take all the under fur out. I can't touch him with a regular hairbrush. If I get my hairbrush out, he's already taken off.
Yeah, that's loose. He ain't falling up for that shit.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna let you brush him.
See, my moose will let me cut his toenails, do whatever the fuck I want.
No, you're lucky.
Oh yeah, Moose. Randall's dog. He can do whatever with him. I can't with Maverick either.
I've been doing it. I've been doing it to him since he was a baby. That's why.
Well,
I've
I've been
always
doing
took.
a lot of shit with Moose, and he just doesn't agree.
I've always took Mav to the vet because he won't let you touch his feet or nothing.
I can't pick up a hose or anything looks like a squirt gun. He's like gone.
Yeah, Mav don't like that
Well,
either.
that's different. If I pick it, like if I grab a Nerf gun right now, he'll probably try to eat me.
Yeah, Moose would just be. Is that got water in it? I don't care if it's got bullets coming out. I'll stand there catching bullets, but if it's got water, I'm gone.
Yeah, like I see so many videos of huskies like playing in the mud. They come in the house, they're all full of mud. Not mine. Nope, never. You'll never catch him dirty.
Oh God.
He won't go off the
Yeah,
porch.
I know people talk about Moose's type of dog breed, and he has never rolled in no mud or nothing. He tiptoes like he doesn't want to be there in the
Yeah,
first place.
that's Maverick too. He's like, nope, I ain't going out there. That ground is mushy.
Right?
Yeah,
There's,
my dog
there's
can't
mud.
even bark. If my dog barks, his feet leave the ground. He don't even want to step on the ground when he barks. He like flies straight up near, hovers.
Yeah, Maverick. No, he's very
He-
spoiled.
He's a hover
Yeah.
now, and he
Yep.
needs a bath.
Moose is fucking weird about everything. He has to have it his way.
Yeah.
He'll
This
stare at
Moose
you
will
like,
be in the bath
I don't want to
tomorrow.
go out there, man.
This might be Moose's last day because every time I tried to give him a bath, I was like end of his days. This would be like his fourth bath, and he's almost 2.
My moose is 4.
Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna survive 2. He's got till July.
My Mavy is 12. Some days he acts like a puppy, and then some days he acts like an old man. And gets away with everything.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I gotta get up at 6 in the morning.
I don't know.
What do you mean? I don't
No?
know.
What?
He's
Dad
talking. I thought he
What'd
was
you
like
say?
talking to me.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Bottle of water up and blew it out.
I was talking to her.
Oh, I said I got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh. I can let you go.
I mean, we had fun tonight. We covered about every subject we could think of at the moment. Oh, she said that's about when I'm going to sleep. Well, I've
That's
done that. I've pulled some all nighters, but then
that's what I do.
it throws my whole schedule off because then I'll be like messed up for 3 days. Especially I've been falling out early because I was early last night. Randall called me and I was like falling out. Yeah, my sleep is so screwed up.
It's called.
I don't like.
It's the winter time zone.
Yeah, I'll try to take a nap sometimes in the afternoon. I'll try to sneak a nap in or something. I mean, I did. I had a nap today, but I got to get up at 6 in the morning. I have a problem with shutting. Like, I'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna snooze the alarm, and I accidentally shut it off. Aw.
Well, that's fine. I can
What
get
the
off here
heck?
and get some shit done
Oh
I
my
need to
god,
do.
the damn salt trucks going down the street just rattled my whole house.
Who did
She
what?
fell asleep earlier, missed a few live streams. A big salt truck, I guess, just went by. I guess
Oh,
that
you gotta count your roads.
well, I guess our street is like a school bus route. So they do come and do our street, but when they do that, they usually throw all that shit on my car.
California doesn't use salt; they use sand.
So does Tennessee.
So your car don't rust.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go look and see what they did. Man, I hope they didn't throw all that shit on my car. I cleaned my car off earlier today.
You have to get some crackers out.
Which way did he
Salt on the
scrape
crackers.
this shit? I think he scraped it on the other side, which is good. The other side of the road, nobody parks on. So it looks like he went on the other side. So as long as he don't come back down and because I got ruts where my car has to go because of when we had that other snow and then it started to melt and then it all turned into ice. So I have these little ruts that I got to follow to park my car.
That's always good.
See ya, Banshee. Banshee said bye to me and Randall and Timo. Much love.
Bye.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yep. What's going on? What? 2 o'clock and then it's a quarter to. Well, I don't know. We did that time change, so I
It's only
forget.
10 o'clock here. It's only 10:40.
Man, it's quarter to 2 here. A.M.
And it's raining.
But I thank everybody that came in. We had at one point we had 6 people in here. I swear that's the most I've had at one time. Yeah, it's okay. It's 2:40 a.m. here. It's 2:40 p.m. for bench. Yes, it was fun.
Yes.
We probably I don't know what Randall's schedule is, so
Good
I don't know if
tomorrow.
you gonna live stream tomorrow.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, okay. Well, I never know what his schedule is on the weekends because.
No, it should be fine.
Oh, okay. Yes, Dina, you too. Have a great night. Get some sleep. Oh my God, there goes that thing again. It's so loud. But okay, Timo,
Holy
you gonna
shit! You got like 200 or 2 hours and 30 minutes.
you gonna be around tomorrow night?
Yeah, like tonight, I just walked in and picked up my phone and it
I
was there.
sent you a link. I sent it to you. I said, I'm gonna send out a link to him.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
let
picked
me.
up the phone and it said link.
Yeah. It was a surprise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here, try to get some sleep.
Okay,
That's fine.
but
I gotta get some
you
things
guys
done.
don't freeze to death.
Yeah,
You're right.
I know.
Stay warm.
Yes. Thank you.
Build a fire.
All right. I guess I'll get off here and go get some things done.
All right. So hopefully tomorrow night we'll be back on if everything works
Yes.
properly. And yeah.
Don't break
And
your computer.
I think I don't know what was wrong with it. It was really acting crazy. So
Damn near killed it.
but I'll try. This time I'll try to get it set up earlier. So if there's any complications, if I gotta shut it down a million times and restart it. But all right. Well, I thank everybody for coming in. Have a good night, good day, wherever you are.
Yeah. Good morning.
And and hopefully in a few more hours we'll be back.
Yes.
So
See you tomorrow.
all right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I just got to get it to shut down.